Hello and welcome to our fifth and final round with Obzon Evo, where we are luckily on the play, which seems pretty big for this deck. Yeah, sure, why not? This hand does things and stuff. I think it hasn't been as bad as I expected in this deck, but there have definitely been spots where I've not wanted it. Also, you're a bit more fair than the Kiki deck, so the life loss hurts you a little more. So I've minded it a little less. Also, you just have I guess Siege Rhino is a 4-drop, but ooh, our opponent mulligan and played an Aether Vial. That's called a free roll. Yeah, I guess it was kind of a mistake. I should have used my fetch land to play around an Arbiter this turn. Hmm. I don't actually know what my opponent's deck is supposed to do if I just resolve Lingering Souls here. Whatever. And I'm going to leave up the creature here. Just play the flyer, just go that route. But I'm leaving up the creature for path rather than the land. Usually you leave up the land because they can kill your creature, make you float mana, then second main play their creature you want to path. But against that deck, I'm actually more worried about Ghost Quarter Arbiter or some random nonsense like that, taking out my lands. I guess pathing that's probably right. Not even sure. Yeah, they're probably taking Revel Arc. Can't imagine not taking Revel Arc here. Ooh, I like that. I don't want to attack my Strangleroot guys into the Fangs. My opponent has the classic Aether Vials and Thought-Knot Seers combo deck right now. Just based on how they're playing their cards, or maybe Thought-Knot or Smasher. Just these high-cost creatures and stuff. Card's pretty good though. Yeah, that actually feels pretty impressive. It's thinking about what it would have done to me this game if my opponent's not going to have any kind of sweeper, so I don't really care about overextending here. What that card could have done to me. Yeah, I guess I forgot Thalia was kind of a thing. Just so hyped about it, Eldritch Evo that I just didn't even think about casting this card. This is, traditional creature combo mashing all over Hate Bears. Just a thing that often happens in the format. So this is good. This is good. I don't know if this is good. Probably don't want a ton, but another one hurt. That card's fine. Uh, don't think I want Thoughtseize. It's not horrible, though. Linvala's fine. Just big idiot flyers are okay. Pontiff's fine. Rex Sage. how am I just like don't know what I'm supposed to do here, honestly. I guess Anafen's is good if my opponent has Finks. This card is just not a good Magic card. You can just get out of the deck. These can get into the deck. I'm not huge on Reveillark either. Rather just tap 5 mana and make 4 power that way and be flexible earlier. Ball is not the best in the world either. I'll just board down the curve. Yeah, why not? Deck's pretty well configured in this matchup, it feels like, honestly. I'll keep, but I'm not happy about it. I'm now very happy about it. This is just like, I was talking about last round the whole you're mashing 2 shells together without maximizing either in the Tron Eldrazi deck, and this deck is just doing it even more so. Like you're like, ooh, Aether Vial, and then ooh, like I think I'm supposed to fetch and take damage this turn for a green-black. Just to avoid Arbiter the most and Thali and all that stuff. Just want to go... I probably want to just lead off a Noble in case it dies. I don't know. Just like the Aether Vial shell and the Eldrazi shell just are not good friends. Like, Displacer is good with Aether Vial. And the cards that are good with Aether Vial. Yeah. Cool. I kind of thought the Sunlands might be coming. I guess maybe I wanted to save... I kind of wanted to have the extra Black Swords in case my opponent attacks my mana. Oh. I messed this up. I think I have to do it in this order. I think I priced myself into doing this. I can Evo up a... Yeah, I priced myself into a bad line there. I should have just immediately fetched. And then my opponent's Mind Sensor... Well, I guess I have to kill the Mind Sensor anyways to make the Evo live. So I got paid off by my draw step. I'm no longer paid off by my draw step. They have to take the Evo. Right? Otherwise, I just get any... I mean, they can't just, like, let me do that. I guess both of these are pretty bad for them. Yeah, I made a couple of mistakes early in this game. I was worried about my mana getting attacked by 2 black sources anyways, so that was fine. And so I didn't need to expose the Noble to Sunland, so I'd have an Exalted trigger. Okay with getting Tech Edge because it eats my opponent's mana up. I'm okay with even getting double Tech Edge here, so this is all fine. Sure, you flicker with the token. Not upset. Yeah, I don't like the fact that I have no way to trigger my own Reveillark in this deck. Definitely casting an Evo. The question is what I sack and what I get. What if I just turn Necrotal into Siege Rhino? That's probably worse than Archangel. Just going to get Archangel. I guess I could have gotten, get Ooze later and make a big idiot. Kind of tight on black or green mana. Okay. Well, interesting. Think I'm supposed to play around another Mind Sensor here. I don't actually know how my opponent's supposed to beat this. Like, do they flash in another Mind Sensor and double block? Yeah. And then they double block and they lose both their creatures, and then I just have like 1,000 2-power creatures. Yeah, this is just horrible for them. No! Wow. That was not expected. Well, my opponent does have 2 spell skites that don't do anything on the battlefield. Just gonna Evo up something good. Probably just uh yeah, that was a mistake. I should have gotten oh no, that's fine. I have the green mana. Uh I was thinking that I had an extra green source this turn. I think I want to get Ooze. I think Ooze is just huge here. The other option is Rex Sage and kill one of those, but I don't think Rex Sage does enough. So I think I just want to get Ooze. Go big. Yeah, my opponent should definitely nuke a green source. Yep. Do that in that order. So the threat of activation forces our opponent to not block. Um, and then we just get in our damage. And wow, our opponent's drawing badly. But we get to cast our creature to Evo up like a Rhino or something here. Delightful anti-shuffle deck. I would say moo, but I know rhinos make some really stupid squee noise that's just like completely unbelievable. Look at all these creatures that are just better than the creatures my opponents have on the battlefield. Okay, easy enough. That deck is yeah, I don't know. You're never going to convince me that that Hate Bears deck Asking Figure that way is what you want to be doing, because this keeps happening. You keep playing your Shuffle Hate or your Search Hate against the deck that is the tutor deck and just losing because their cards are better. So yeah, just a heads up to those of you who want to play that kind of deck. Actually play like good creatures and use incidental interaction to kind of win. So like I think it's just a deck that where like when the tutor deck is getting hated out and like when your birds are going to get picked off, you just want like if you want to like this maximum number of bodies and like your specific suite of hate creatures is good, then you want to play a hate bear deck. But like you don't just want to be like Aether Vials and Thought Knot Seers and whatever. That's just not a winning combination.